you. Thank you all for making the journey here today. I'm here to call out the emptiness of declaring a climate emergency in Surrey and yet continuing to exploit oil and gas, continuing to sit on the fence on expansion of Heathrow Airport and Gatwick Airport. Now, in the last year, XR has changed politics. It's made a huge difference here in Surrey. As a lone Green on the County Council and with a small cluster of opposition councillors to a majority on the local council, it's hard work. It's not good enough to have people speaking on the inside. We also need to have people standing on each other's shoulders on the outside. And that makes the voices heard such that decisions in politics start to change. But it's not changing fast enough, and it's not changing properly yet. It's all very well to declare an emergency for 2050, but even 2050, 25 years too late means that you need to change the big decisions. We can't continue to expand an airport. I've been on the streets of Reigate this morning calling out the airport's plans to put extra planes on an emergency runway. That means it's a new runway. Okay, let's call out that the emissions of that runway would be the same as the whole emissions of Reigate and Banstead area. It's a huge impact. We need to stop oil being taken out of the ground, and we need to stop expanding the uses of oil once it is out of the ground. It's part of the same story. So yes, we can say it's great that the Mayor of London has stopped or called out against expansion of the airport within London, but the Mayor of London is quite happy to see expansion of Gatwick Airport. That's not good enough. Instead of everyone saying, don't do this where we live, but do it somewhere else, we need to stop these things in all places. We need to close down expansion of new oil and gas, because we already have too many oil reserves already existing, through which if we just exploited those, we would cause runaway climate change. So this is the time to reduce the amount of oil that is coming out of the ground, not increase the amount of oil coming out of the ground. Now, 2, 3, 10 years ago, you might have thought that the front line of that might be in somewhere like Saudi Arabia. But now the front line is here in the south of England, here in Surrey. This is the type of oil and gas which is proposed, which would take away the constraints of how much oil and gas we take out of the ground and make it almost limitless, because this technology allows far more of the oil and gas to be taken out. So this is the front line. We need to completely scale up our action on climate change. We need to have a renewable energy strategy for our new energy plans for Surrey. We need to reduce the number of cars that drive along the road. We need to reduce the amount of flights that are flown from the south of England around the world. We need to change the way we heat our buildings. There's a massive plan to scale up that action, but it's totally inconsistent with scaling up this kind of action. You can't have your cake and eat it. You can't continue to live a life on this planet and believe we have a future, yet continue to expand roads, continue to expand airports, and continue to expand the technology and the businesses which allow that expansion to take place. So thank you for coming and standing on this front line, and I hope that this is a battle that we do win, because we must win it. But let's just call out the difference. It's all very well for half the councils across the country to declare a climate emergency, but we need to now show those councils what that actually means in practice. It means this is unacceptable, and it means that a lot of changes must happen throughout our country and the world. But we can lead, but you need to call out not just from the outside of the councils, but we need to make clear that the plans for the future are made not just in closed doors, but let's be owners of those plans here, because unless we make the plans, then the current situation is it will be the wrong plans that take us to the wrong future. But let's have hope. because from our steps today, we can make that journey and we can make it together.